Get the underboss was a towering individual with some, like intimidating features where he just stared at you and go, all right, tell me, who are you? Where are you from? And as I'm staring at him, I'm trying to focus on his eyes, and I'm looking past him, and there's a bloody apron from a butcher. There's a meat cleaver, a bone saw, a fillet knife. And I have 5 recorders on me. 5 recorders. Because they were like, listen, you're meeting with the bosses. We're not missing any of this conversation. Because Murphy's Law is Murphy's Law, right? Like, you can wear all the recorders you want. They all break at the same time, or the batteries run out, or something happens with tech. That's always the case. So they wanted to be extra sure that they got all these conversations. So yeah, I'm wearing multiple wires. I mean, multiple devices on me. And I'm looking at them, I'm holding a conversation, but in the back of my mind, I can hear the narrator in the movie. They're gonna know. They're gonna figure it out. At some point, they're gonna bring you to the bathroom. And it was like this voice in my head, I don't have voices in my head really, but I had this voice in my head that day, and they're like, they're gonna check you. At some point, just be ready. They're coming up behind you. They gotta grab you and strip you down. They have to. It's not like the old days when I can blow a whistle and everybody's gonna come running in. I didn't have backup. I'm on my own at this point in my career. I went and did my missions, and then I would maybe have 1 or 2 people out there that, I give you the recorder when I'm done, and I debrief you, and he takes notes on what, what transpired quickly, and then you'll transcribe the tapes later, and, So it's not like I had a whole SWAT team to come in and rescue me. It wasn't like that. I was truly living the life of a gangster at that point. Flying back and forth from Vegas. I had a place in Vegas. I had a place in New York. Flying back and forth whenever I wanted. Meeting Charlie in his house. We truly were family at the end of it. Truly, truly family. Like, he looked at me, Christmas, I love you, making breakfast. I walked in his house. I didn't knock on a door. I called and said, I'm almost there. And he'd be waiting in the driveway to greet me like you greet your family when they come.